What's up, y'all? I just wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video in a really long time. And truth be told, a lot has just been going on in life. I've been finishing up my last semester in school, trying to get bottom surgery. Family stuff happened. My girlfriend's dad passed away. I've just been stressed, working, trying to go on trips. Not excuses, but those are just explanations. Also, prepping for Coachella. I work Coachella with Queer Plus. This is my graduation year, so technically this is my last year doing that. I've just been doing a lot, and YouTube honestly fell to the back. I've been making video content in other ways, doing other creative things, but you know, I haven't forgotten about y'all. I haven't forgotten about what I really want to do in life, and I haven't forgotten about, just sharing my knowledge on the internet. So I'm not gone. I was just taking a break for real, but I just wanted to come on here especially too because I realized that I'm so special in the way that I provide knowledge on gender topics. Even me just vlogging my life, it's educational content showing people what it looks like to live as a female man with a partner in an interracial relationship. Figuring this life thing out as a creative, as an artist, as a mental health worker, if you will. I do all the things, and I realize how important it is that I share my story and that I share what I have to offer to this world because no one else has what I have to offer. Because we all have something special within us, right? So no one is gonna offer what I offer because I'm just me. So also, I'm a chef, cook, I do a lot. But there's so many things that I offer, and I really just feel like in this time, it's necessary to share what I know. So I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm literally just in the middle of cooking, cleaning. I'm literally cleaning, vacuum right there. We got a new fan. Also, I moved back into my house like a month ago. This has been a lot. Because my house got flooded back in 2025, and we moved into the house a month ago. Everything is finished. Finishing touches have been made. It was like a house again. And I really am just excited to come back to this platform and offer my knowledge. But I just wanted to say that there's a real gap with gender education, sexuality education, women's studies, feminist studies, because a lot of people just don't know things, and that's fine to a point, but it just makes me want to educate because there's certain things that I notice. I'm like, wow, the general population does not have any education on gender, sexuality. They just don't. They only have what they know from the grapevine, which is not always accurate. So it makes me sad because I realize, like, with my piece that I've been doing on the whole you guys thing, I notice how many people say you guys, and it's like, it's so embedded within our culture that it's gonna take some work to undo. And every time I hear it, it just reminds me how much we're uneducated about certain things. That people just accept things how they are because we think that's all there is, but that's not true. People think, oh, boys have to be strong, girls have to be soft because that's all we know. Blue is for boys, pink is for girls, and if you're a boy, you shouldn't like pink girls, that means you're not a real boy. There's so many things that we subscribe to that we don't have to, and I'm here to just break that. Boys can't wear skirts. The you guys thing, oh, it means everyone. No, it doesn't. Guys means man. When someone says, this is my guy friend, you're not talking about a girl, you're talking about a man. When someone says, oh yeah, I'm dating this guy, you're talking about a man, you're not talking about a woman. When someone says, oh yeah, I'm about to go kick it with the guys, you're not talking about women, you're talking about men. And then we wanna transfer that to talk about all people. Guys does not mean all people. We've been taught to think it means all people, but why do we make male terms the default? Why do we make male terms mean all people? Why is there not a female term that means all people? And it's these type of things that we don't think about because we haven't had to, because society and this administration and the government, they don't care about gender. Gender studies is always, getting the shit into the stick that we don't matter, we're not a real major. We don't offer anything to the world. We're not even doing real work. And that is there that we're demonized because if people knew, we would wake the fuck up and actually do more with our lives. If people knew, hey, gender roles aren't real. You don't have to do what you've been told to do to be a real man or to be a real woman. You can be a real woman and not cook. You can be a real woman and not child rear all your life. You can be a real man and not pay for everything in the household. You know, you can be a real man and cry. You can be a real man and hug people. You know, so it's these type of things that we're lacking the knowledge on. And so I know I'm here to fight back and resist against these norms because they're just so prominent. And I know it's not going to be an overnight thing, right? To undo what's so embedded within our society is going to take a long time, and it's going to take multiple people helping, which is why I always try to tell people around me, hey, can you get on board with what I'm doing? You may not see the vision, but, you know, and I have to remind myself, not everyone sees the vision no matter how much I explain it. And it's these things where I just have to be okay with that. But I've also learned that I was literally in class, and everyone in my class started catching themselves after they said, you guys. They were like, oh, wait, y'all. Or I'll be in groups in my Queer Plus thing at Coachella. People will be like, oh, hey, y'all, instead of guys. And it's like, I have hope. You know, there's people that actually trust me and trust my vision, even if they don't see it 100% clear. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful and grateful for everyone that is on board with me. So I'm just going to try to continue to get more people on board with me. And that's all I can do. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of come out of the darkness. I don't think I posted in a while. So, yeah, thank you for everyone being here with me. Again, I'm about to graduate in less than a month. Just finished Coachella, graduated from that, back at my house. You know, things are looking up. So, super excited. Thank y'all.